Live from our Melbourne headquarters, this is 7 News with Peter Mitchell.
Good evening. Stunned music fans are mourning the shock loss of pop legend Prince at the age of just 57. Tributes for the musician behind hits including Little Red Corvette and Raspberry Beret were led by Elton John, who described him as the greatest performer I have ever seen. The superstar's body was found in a lift at his home just 2 months after he performed to sell-out crowds in Melbourne.
We are gathered here today to get through this thing called life.
Today the world gathered to celebrate the life of music royalty. Prince. His blast of brilliance arrived just as music videos and the Walkman took off.
Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold.
Short and shy off stage, a huge provocateur on it. Born Prince Rogers Nelson, he attributed his flamboyance to childhood bullying.
I've been having to deal with a lot of things, getting teased a lot in school. And, you know, early in my career, I tried to compensate for that by being as flashy as I could and as noisy as I could.
It was Purple Rain that would rocket Prince to superstardom, win him an Oscar and one of 7 Grammys.
I never meant to cause you any pain.
He would sell 100 million records filled with hit after hit after hit.
Well, I think music, not only should it be entertaining, but it should try to uplift you in some form or fashion.
Incredibly, he was a self-taught musician.
I learned early on this was what I wanted to do. Maybe about 12 years old, I knew that this is what I'd want to do the rest of my life.
I think sometimes it's loosely used, the word superstar, or certainly genius, you know. But in the case of him, everything was correct, you know.
In 1993, Prince famously dropped his name for a symbol in a dispute with his record label.
Could you tell us what it signifies?
Well, me.
This was his last performance in Atlanta at the weekend. On the way home, his private jet had to make an emergency landing so Prince could be rushed to hospital. Representatives blame the flu, but gossip websites claim it was a drug overdose. The next day, Prince threw a dance party to reassure fans.
He said, hey, don't waste your prayers on me, just wait a few days.
His words proved prophetic. Police were called to Prince's Paisley Park estate in Minneapolis, where they found the singer's body in a lift.
I just can't believe it's true. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe he's gone.
His fans danced to his songs at New York's famous Apollo Theatre.
I'm the worst. It's just a sort of, it's not real. He can't die.
Fellow superstars shared their sorrow on social media. Madonna tweeted, "He changed the world, a true visionary, what a loss." Katy Perry, "And just like that, the world lost a lot of magic. Rest in peace, Prince. Thanks for giving us so much." And Elton John, "The greatest performer I have ever seen, a true genius. Rest in peace, you purple warrior." The sound of tears now echoing around the world. Prince was just 57. In the United States, Mike Amor, 7 News.
And Melbourne will pay its own tribute to Prince for 3 nights with the Arts Centre spire lit up in purple. Premier Daniel Andrews tweeted the doves were crying in Victoria at the loss of the star. Prince was in Melbourne just 2 months ago for shows at the State Theatre.